Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys a brand new video today, and today we are diving into our Pokemon Blaze Black Hardcore EggLocke. It is going down, my friends. Y'all sent the eggs, and we are ready to go and get this party started. However, I do want to let you guys know before I go too far into this, I am still accepting eggs. I've got about 2 boxes worth of eggs, but I know that there will be more that trickle in. I expect another, box or 2 to trickle in for sure from aDrive Army Plus members. So if you have not signed up yet, the day this video goes up Friday, you still have another day to get them in. But get those eggs in soon, because obviously I want to film the next episode. So make sure you guys get those eggs in. I'll be adding eggs up until the point where I film episode 3. So I basically give you guys a little bit of extra time so you can get your eggs in. And if you don't know how to get your eggs in, there's a video in the description below that'll show you how to do that for aDrive Army Plus members. If you haven't made a free account on aDriveLive.com, you have a chance to win a PlayStation 5. I'll announce the winner in a few episodes, so make sure you guys do that. But otherwise, hit that like button, baby. It's time for a new series, aDrive Army. Let me see you guys turn up. They hook you up with a bike in this game, by the way, right out the gates, which is really nice. So let me see you guys just go nuts. I want to see you guys bring the hype. And here we are in autumn, it seems, as the Pidubs fly away. And I've got a couple things I gotta do. I gotta go to Bianca's house. I gotta do all that stuff. So I'm probably gonna cut all of this out because honestly, none of this stuff is all that crazy. But before I hatch my first egg, I'm gonna ask the question of the day. What Pokemon do you want to see most on this playthrough? Let me know in the comments section below. Let me get through all this because again, until I get my eggs, the real fun doesn't start. So I'll see you guys when I get a little further along. And we take our first steps onto Route 1 together. How cute is that? And we get our first Pokeballs so I can start capturing things, but until I get to the next town, I don't have access to a PC, so we can't really start until then. All right, and I caught my first encounter, which was a Hoot. So that'll be something that'll be swapped for an egg here in a little bit. A couple other things before I press onward here. I am gonna be utilizing rare candies as a way to level up the Pokemon to the eggs and ensure that I'm at the level caps for the various battles. And our first level cap is going to be level 10, which will be kind of enforced for Route 2 as an FYI. I'm sorry if you don't like this, but me spending hours to grind to get to the level caps is really, it doesn't show anything outside of the fact that I can bash a bunch of buttons. So let's press onward here. I think I'm pretty good in Route 1. I got my Hoot. I'm gonna try to avoid the trainers so I can come back and face them later when I get my eggs. There really isn't any trainers, it looks like. You just kind of get to Bianca and they want to compare who has the most Pokemon. I just caught a Hoot, so we got 2. So let's head to the PC and see what we can get. I'm very excited for this. The professor's calling and says, hey, come meet us at the Pokemon Center. So luckily we get to dive in pretty quickly, which is a nice thing. Okay, now the fun stuff begins. I have now officially gotten through tutorial and I can look in the PC and we can see that there is going to be a lot of eggs. A lot of eggs, baby. So randomly there's a Beedrill in my box. I don't really know what happened there, but clearly I'm not gonna utilize that Beedrill. Oh, is it really telling me egg moves? Seems like kind of spoilery. There's Eviolite. Oh, it doesn't say moves. It just shows held items. So I think it's only fair if I do a randomizer number, right? Like, that's the only bet. Because if I see what items they have and what their names are, I feel like that's going to influence what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do a random number generator. I'm going to grab 2 eggs right now. And we're going to figure out what their names are, and we're going to go from there. All right, here's our Google random number generator. So we're going to do 1 to 54 for now, but obviously we'll have more eggs. So the way I'm gonna do this, just to be clear, is like this is egg 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this will be egg 7, essentially is the way we'll do it. So let's get this party started. We're gonna generate 2 eggs. Number 1 is number 15. So let's see here. So this is 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I got an Eviolite Pokemon from Shenzhen. I know Shenzhen. Something tells me this is going to be a Porygon. I know Shenzhen. Let's get this one and check it out. All right, our starter Pokemon on the run from Shenzhen. I feel like it's a Porygon. I know Shenzhen. It's either a Porygon or a Pidgeot. That's my guess. If Porygon Z or a Pidgeot. Or Porygon 2 with Eviolite. What's my starter? It's a Porygon 2 with Eviolite. Yo, that's actually kind of busted, Johnny. All right, I knew it. I knew it, man. Listen, that's the beauty of me, doing this with, some of the hardcore aDrive Army members, because I'm gonna recognize y'all, and, I had a good feeling about this one. So Shenzhen, the Porygon, bam, what? Okay, let's get this sorted. Shenzhen, baby. All right, so a little bit about Shenzhen. Shenzhen loves to say, bam, what? That is its catchphrase for the duration of this playthrough. It's an elite computer hacker, can get into the mainframe without any sort of hesitation, is really bulky and probably will never die, and last but not least, wishes it could fly like a real duck. All right, let's see what the secrets are about Shenjan here, because it starts off at level 1. I'm gonna get it to level 7 right away. It is modest nature with speed boost. Oh my God, Aurasphere Scold, Iron Defense, Calm Mind, dude. Y'all voted for the busted run. You really did. You really voted for the busted run. I'm gonna get this thing to 7. Wait, it said I used my last rare candy. Oh, maybe rare candies are busted. Oh, it doesn't work right. I wonder why it doesn't work right. I might have to look into that and figure out why it doesn't work. All right, well, let's pull up our next random number generator. Obviously, I can't have 15 again. We're gonna get 22, so let's see what number 22 is. Okay, so this is 22. So we're gonna grab that and replace it with our Hoot Hoots. And let's see what 22 is gonna be. I do need to check the nickname though. And it's Flick. Flick with scope lens. Okay, I feel like the nickname Flick makes me think it's gonna be a Durant with flash fire. And if it is, just know that I'm not cheating, all right? I'm going off of the Bugs Life reference, and I feel like someone is gonna make a Durant with flash fire. That's what I think is gonna happen. Someone didn't press the right button and it's not hatching right away. That's unfortunate. It's hatching. So we're gonna find out what Flick is gonna be right now. Like I said, Flick is the name of the Bugs Life ant, so I feel like it's gonna be a Durant. It's a Unova Pokemon. Let's find out. And I already told you I think it's gonna be Flash Fire, just because. It is a Durant. It is a Durant. Okay, so we were right, and we're gonna name it Flick. Let's see what it's got though. It might be, I might be wrong on its ability. Okay, so it's Jolly with scope lens, flash fire. Dude, what did I tell you? Ironhead X Scissor, Rock Slide Acrobatics. This thing is nuts, dude. I knew it was gonna be flash fire. I knew it. I know people are gonna see this and they're gonna just be like, how did he know? He clearly cheated. I swear I didn't. I didn't compile the eggs, guys. I'm just taking really educated guesses, and it's kind of funny that that's how it's been. Let me sort out my rare candy issue that I'm having right now, and then we'll get this party started. Okay, so I got the rare candy thing figured out. I had it in the wrong slot in the bag, so no problemo. Couple things about it. This is Flick, loves playing with fire. The thing about Flick is he actually grew up with a family of Heatmore. They took him in, despite the fact that he was a Durant. For some reason, they just took a liking to this little guy. So he kind of grew up with some Heatmore, and as a result, loves s'mores. Gets pumped up when he gets a critical hit as well, so very hyped about those things. So let's head back. I think there might have been a trainer or two that I could have done. Oh, it seems like something's going on in the plaza. Let's have a little look-see. All right, let's take a look over there, but like I said, I kind of want to go south first as well. All right, let's see what all the commotion is about over here. aDrive, come here for a second, says Charon. All right, it's Getsis, baby. My name is Getsis. I am here representing Team Plasma. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to talk to you about Pokemon Liberation. I am sure most of you believe that we humans and Pokemon are partners, that have come to live together because we want and need each other. However, is that really the truth? Have you ever considered that perhaps we humans only assume that this is the truth? Pokemon are subject to the selfish commands of trainers. They get pushed around when they are our partners at work. Can anyone say with confidence that there is no truth in what I'm saying? Now, ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon are different from humans. They are living beings that contain unknown potential. They are living beings from when we humans have much to learn. Tell me, what is our responsibility towards these wonderful beings called Pokemon? That's right, we must liberate them. Then and only then will humans and Pokemon truly be equal. Everyone, I end my words here today by imploring you to consider the relationship between people and Pokemon and the correct way to proceed. We sincerely appreciate your attention. And then they're just like packing up their flags and marching on out of here. All right. Well, I like their formations. They seem very, very set with that. It has been a long time since I played through Unova, the first one. I played Black and White 2 a few times over the last couple years. You know, over the last like 7 years, I played it a few times, but I have not played the original one in a long time. So I'm gonna not really know everything about it, that's for sure. About that speech, what do you think we should do? Liberate Pokemon? That's not even possible. And only one is left. N himself. Your Pokemon just now was saying, slow down, you talk too fast. And what's this about, Pokemon talking? That's an odd thing to say. Yes, they're talking. Oh, you two can't hear it either. How sad. My name is N. My name's Charon, and this is aDrive. We were asked to complete the Pokedex, and we just left on our journey. My main goal is to become the champion, though. The Pokedex, eh? So you're gonna confine many Pokemon and Pokeballs for that, then. I'm a trainer, too, but I can't help wondering, are Pokemon really happy that way? Well, aDrive, is it? Let me hear your Pokemon's voice again. All right, I'm gonna battle against N here. Let's see what N's got. He's got 3 Pokemon to kick things off, and he's gonna kick it off with a Nincada. I happen to have a very good answer to this, so I think we're gonna be A-okay here at the beginning with our Porygon 2 coming out. And I honestly can just click Scald, and I think we just one-shot him. There's the Scald coming off, and he just gets wrecked, so goodbye, Nincada. We're not at the point where I'm enforcing level caps just yet, by the way. The next kind of fight will be just that. So here comes a Mankey, which means I do have to be kind of mindful of our experience. I'm gonna go for Scald again. Even though I am weak to Mankey, I probably should have factored that in, but I think I just like probably destroy it because it is a Mankey and I am Eviolite. I didn't really, I'm gonna get low kicked. Let's see how much this does. I might be throwing already. Oh yeah, no. Dude. Guys, it was not my idea. I didn't send me a Porygon 2 with Eviolite, okay? I don't have recover though. So remember, this is a Hardcore Nuzlocke. So to recap those rules, I can't use potions in battle. And I'm on set battle style. And a lot of these battles are double and triple battles. So I know that right now things seem as though it is very, very bonkers. But I'm just letting you know that this game is going to get very hard in the future. I also have to be very mindful of level caps, right? So my level cap coming up is level 10, and I have to make sure that I don't go over level 10, right? The way I'm gonna do this, by the way, is as long as my Pokemon is that level headed into that battle. So let's say I face, you know, the gym leader, which the level cap is level 14. As long as I'm level 14 going into that battle, it's fine. If I hit 15 in the gym leader battle, it's okay. I just wanna like set that rule now. That's how I play Hardcore Nuzlocke. I feel like you have to manage your XP. If something gets over leveled, you can't use it. So as long as Pokemon are confined in Pokeballs, Pokemon will never become perfect beings. I have to change the world for Pokemon because they're my friends. All right, see you later, End. Strange guy, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Trainers, Pokemon help each other out. Listen, I'm going on ahead. I wanna battle the gym leader in the next town, Striaton City. Aim to battle gym leader after gym leader. The best way for a trainer to become stronger is to challenge the gym leaders in each area. Alrighty, let's heal up and let's press onward. We got a new egg to get. This was legitimately one of my favorite things as a kid. And I will never forget this. The fact that you can talk to these musicians and it adds their instrument to the track of the town. I will never forget it. And I know there's a few spots in the game that does it. There's that bridge town that does it. But it's one of my favorite things, and it's something I'll always remember about this game that's really special to me, is I just remember as a kid, I was so blown away by it. I was really blown away about it. And I'm pausing to like listen to it in the background, but just such a really cool thing. It's so simple, right? But just back in the day, I just remember being fascinated by it. All right, oh, we got a phone call. Phone call. It's Mom. Are you and your Pokemon getting along? I needed to talk to you, so I called, but I'm gonna hang up. Wait, are you here? Oh, you're here. Are you giving me the running shoes? Yeah, that's actually really clutch because I've been just speeding up and not actually running, so I'm appreciative of said running shoes. Let's test them out. Yeah, are you a trainer? You're not a trainer. Okay, so my encounter is gonna be, let's find out what it is. It's a Purloin. So let me catch this thing and then we're gonna add it to, well, we're gonna swap it for an egg. So I gotta figure out, can I even catch it without knocking it out? I don't know. Caught it with a random Pokeball, we'll take that. Level 7 is our egg swap. So let's go head back. Let's go find out what this is gonna turn into. I'm gonna randomize the number again. And let's get our third egg, baby. All right, generating a number 4. Okay, number 4. All right, this is lucky number 4, and we're gonna swap that with our Purloin, which is level 7. And let's hatch this thing. It had a leftovers on it. Let me just double check its nickname. Its name is Beanie. I don't know what Beanie is. The only thing that comes to mind when I hear Beanie is that is the nickname that Game Boy Luke uses for Mew. So if I had to take a guess, I'm gonna say a shiny Mew. But if I keep guessing these right, man, y'all gonna think this is rigged. So we're gonna name it Beanie. It's going to level 7. Let's find out. I mean, I'm already 2 for 2, like on the dot, dude. If this is a shiny Mew and I nailed it, I'm gonna laugh, actually. That's my guess. It's a Mew. Dude, what did I tell y'all, man? You really are gonna just think that I'm cheating, man. Like, I feel like there's no way you watch this and you're like, aDrive's not cheating. Like, I'm not. I swear to you guys, I'm not. I mean, I feel like it was pretty obvious for me. Like, I know Shenjon's favorite Pokemon, so that was pretty straightforward. And I guess the Porygon too because of the Eviolite. Beanie I knew because that's Game Boy Luke's, like one of Game Boy Luke's favorite Pokemon. And Flick, I mean, it's an ant, and I figured it was gonna have Flash Fire because I felt like that was kind of the meme with it. But this is Modest Nature with Leftovers. Simple, Quiver Dance, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Aura Sphere. It is clear to me that y'all wanted me to destroy some things on this playthrough. Holy shenanigans. All right, so a little bit about Beanie. Beanie has a British accent. You ready, guys? Game Boy Luke, yeah? That was so bad. Sorry, Luke. Loves to dance, though. Loves to dance. All sorts of dancing. Salsa and other types of dancing. And it's a simple Pokemon, man. Listen, Beanie doesn't need much. Just happy to be on the squad. Just happy to hang out and do its thing. That's really what it's all about. So let's head forward on Route 2. I'm very glad I got an encounter. We've got a stupid team that's stacked right now. I mean, now I have my fighting resistance and my ghost immunity. I mean, this team is actually busted. And I'm gonna emphasize that the early game is probably gonna be easier than normal, especially with what I have right now. But I do anticipate things to get very hectic very quickly in this game. So, and if you know anything about this game, you know this game is not a joke later on. It is definitely not a joke later on. So, let's see what we got going on here on Route 2. And I think that XP management is actually gonna be really important in this because you can already see Flick is sitting at level 9 after just beating up some trainers. And I feel like I could very easily go over the cap, right? Like, the rare candies are not meant to just like power up to the cap and stuff. I can't do that. I can't just set everyone to 10 right now because if I accidentally over level, I can't use that Pokemon. So I do have to be pretty strategic about it. It's not gonna be an easy task, right? Like I am gonna have to be like very strategic about how I go about this. So we'll see how things shake out. You know, the rare candies are just to catch me up and make it so I don't have to like super grind. But yeah, we still have to be careful. And here's our first core battle, Bianca. This is where our level cap is 10, and actually my team, I didn't want to over level them. So my team's not actually all at level 10, but I think we'll be okay either way because we're just like, we're really strong right now. But that's okay. So let's see what Bianca's got. She's got a Meowth at level 9. Shenjon's out here, and Shenjon should be a-okay. I can honestly probably just Aura Sphere. I probably don't even have to Calm Mind. I'm gonna get Fake Out. That's fine. I still get my speed boost though. So there's the speed boost, and then I can just go for Aura Sphere. And we should one shot, I would think, of Meowth here. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Alrighty, as expected, this is just very, very strong right now. And I get another speed boost. And Tepig is the choice, and I just happen to have Scald, so even a level 10 Tepig is not gonna wanna deal with me. No. So my level cap does get adjusted to 12 now, and that'll be our next fight, which should be coming up pretty soon as well. But we did beat Bianca, so GG's. Into Striaton City. I'm gonna take a peek around and make sure I don't miss anything. And we'll see what's up ahead. Oh, they gave me a Great Ball. Thank you for that. So I can actually do the Dream Yard now. So I'm gonna do, I think I can get an encounter here. I'm gonna see if I can do the Dream Yard. I mean, this trainer should be pretty easy, but this will be good because it'll get me closer to the level 12 cap right now. Ooh, I get a static Pokemon. So static Pokemon also count as a new encounter. So I will definitely grab this Pansear as a static encounter, and that will give me essentially an extra one. So I'm not gonna nickname it though. But that gives me another egg, and I don't think I can quite get to the grass yet. So unfortunately I cannot, but I can go swap this Pansear for an egg, and then ultimately, you know, press onward. All right, let's see, we got random number generator. 16 is our random number. All right, it's another Eviolite named Dustbops. Oh boy, I already know what it is, right? I mean, what level is this? This is a level 10. So I get to hatch whatever this is, and I think we're naming it Dustbops. And I think based on the nickname Dustbops, it's pretty obvious what it's gonna be. I think we can all agree that this is most likely a Skitty. Dustclops. It's a Dustclops with Eviolite. I know it. It's gonna be a Dustclops, man. Dustbops. There it is. There it is. Dustbops. Saw that one coming a mile away. Yep, Dustbops. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm just gonna be totally real. I had a feeling that maybe something got messed up in terms of how the eggs were generated because I thought it was interesting that I hadn't found a shiny yet. So I had my team actually look into it, and it seems as though that is correct. I had made a mistake when I had provided you guys the information. Essentially, the egg template I gave you was not from the same save file, and therefore the Pokemon that I was hatching were not actually what they were originally destined to be. So this particular Dustclops, which is the same exact Dustclops, but this time it should hatch shiny, because that's what the person who sent it in intended for it to be. So let's see. Did it work? It didn't work. Okay, now it should hatch shiny, and I had my team go back and look, and my suspicion was true. Everything was supposed to be shiny. The Mew, the Porygon, and the Durant, and now Dustbops. Dustbops is indeed shiny now, which looks amazing, by the way. And I apologize for that mistake. That's all on me, man. 100%. And I know that there's gonna be people who are upset about it. So I feel like the only way to kind of fix it is I had my team go and make the Pokemon that were supposed to be shiny. I'm sorry, but it doesn't make sense for me to like start over and like, it was Dustbop, I think, Dustbops. It doesn't make sense for me to like go and start over the whole thing and like pretend like this episode doesn't happen. I believe in transparency. I'd rather just like own it and just tell you guys that I made a mistake. So everyone is fixed and is now shiny, which is what they were supposed to be from the beginning. So my apologies for Shenjon and the person who sent in Beanie and the person who sent in Flick that we had this mistake. And again, I apologize that I made the mistake to begin with, but I wanted to fix it. I felt like this was the best way to go. So here's Dustbops, and it has mood. Yo, it's like the Moody Dustoir from the Cage Lock with Shady, man. Transform, Nightshade, Recover, Baton Pass. Wow. That's actually kind of busted. All right, let's level this thing up to 10, which is where it was, and then let's proceed on. But again, I do apologize for the mistakes. Like I said, that's on me. It all comes down to the fact that because my trainer ID is different, I'm thinking of how it works nowadays, but because my trainer ID is different, it wouldn't keep it a shiny if you guys sent the shiny. So my team is gonna go back through and they're going to update every single egg and make it so it matches the right ID, which is, it is what it is, unfortunately. So big shouts to my man Yanti, who's gonna have to do that. So shout outs to that. But we fixed the issue, everyone's good to go, and we can move forward on our playthrough. And everyone's shiny and they look beautiful, so it's a great time. Okay, so I think the next thing I gotta do here is level cap 12. I think I gotta take on Sharon here. When a Pokemon is poisoned, its HP decreases while it's battling. Hey, aDrive, have you come looking for the gym leader? He was talking about Pokemon a few minutes ago. Maybe you walked right past him. Well, you have a battle with me. I want to test how important items are in battle. All right, well, let's do it. I can't use items in battle, don't forget. So we'll see what Sharon's got. I am not at the level cap of 12. I'm just under that again. I haven't grinded to it, so he's only got 2 Pokemon though, so like we should probably just one-shot him. He's got a Starly. Yeah, at this stage, guys, we're gonna just destroy everything souls. But look at Flick. Look at all shiny eating some s'mores with those green eyes. Beautiful. I just felt like it was so suspicious. I'm like, what are the chances I hatch 4 eggs and none of them are shiny? I know the aDrive army, we're all about shiny. It's team shiny. Like, how is it that no one sent me a shiny out of these 4? That's so weird to me. And my suspicion was true. So again, I feel terrible about it because I feel like, I don't know, it's like, what am I gonna do, man? You know, I'm doing the thing that I think is the best. So luckily for us, Flick is gonna just destroy everything because we don't have to worry about hustle. So I got that going for me. So shouts to Flick, no hustle shenanigans. And he's just gonna destroy Charon and we're gonna be in really good shape. Sorry, Charon. And I get HMO 1, so that kind of puts me in a good spot to ultimately throw down against the gym leader. And that will be our first kind of throwdown is our first gym badge up ahead here. And that's where the level cap is actually 14. And you can tell that I'm actually not there. I'm not at level 14 by any stretch of the imagination, but otherwise we're good to go. I honestly think I should just do it. I'm just gonna do it. Let's get some levels and then let's throw down again. Actually, I probably have to battle some trainers in the gym. Let's just do it, man. This might be a long episode, but I think people want that anyway, so let's get it. Oshawott, it's weak against grass types. I think you need to prepare to face that type. I'll be waiting for you inside. Bring at least 3 Pokemon with you. The reason will be apparent soon. I think it's like a triple battle, dude. So if I'm facing grass type, like I kind of destroy with Flick, like right out the gates, but let's go in here. My level cap is now officially 14. Hey, it's Clyde. What's good, man? He's gonna commemorate the occasion by giving me a fresh water. Thanks for that. And let's see here. I'm just gonna step on the panel and see what happens. Oh, I'm supposed to step on the door in front of me. That makes sense. Oh, I'm supposed to step on the one that's good against it? There we go. Okay, are there trainers? Oh, there's a trainer right here. Okay. So let me battle this trainer real quick, and while I'm doing that, I'll tell you about our new friend, Dustbops. Good old Dustbops here, let me tell you, all right? First of all, always in a bad mood. I don't know what to tell you, but this guy is just always in a bad mood, man. He's never happy, and he doesn't really do much damage, so I feel like he's gonna probably be kind of bad right now. Yeah, you can see he's always in a bad mood. He gets his moody, and he's gonna drop his special attack. That is not very advantageous for us. I will just baton pass. But I'll tell you a little bit more about him. He needs glasses for his one eye. He only has one eye, but like, has a hard time seeing out of it, you know? He needs glasses, for sure, no doubt about it. Also known as Mad Eye Moody. We call him Mad Eye Moody as well, for obvious reasons. And in his previous life, before he died and became a ghost type, he actually was a wizard. He went to Hogwarts, so there you go. Now you know all about my boy Dustbops. And of course, the Slowpoke wants to make things challenging, so I'll go to Beanie, and then I'll just destroy this thing's soul, because I really don't, dude, the blue Mew is so good. It's so good. And it's gonna restore its health with leftovers. It's so good. I have 2 Eviolite Pokemon that are like complementary. I have a normal ghost and a psychic type. That's so good. It's just, I mean, I don't even one-shot though. Like, I feel like even with all this, it's kind of busted. I can't even pretend like it's not. But we're gonna hit 11, and I think I probably got, what, one more Pokemon too? Oh, he's got a Budew. Oh, looks like they got a water, a fire, and a grass. I like it. Makes sense. But we are gonna face the grass gym leader, and again, I can't go over 14, so I gotta be mindful of that. All right, well, it looks like we're throwing down, and I think this is a triple battle, if I'm not mistaken. I should be A-okay either way, right? Even if it is triple battle, rotation battle. A lot of these gym leaders are like double battles, triple battles, that kind of stuff. So that makes it even harder, but I think this one will be easy. Oh, it's Chili and Cress. So Silent, Chili, and Cress. But I think we only fight one of them. We're all here, because listen up, the 3 of us will decide. Oh, you face in a rotation battle. It'll be based on the first type of Pokemon you chose. Okay, so I picked Oshawott, obviously, so I'm gonna face off against you in a rotation battle. I'm gonna keep everything the same. I don't really remember how rotation battles go, but I think it's kind of cool that we get to throw down in one right out the gate. So let's see. And again, I'm kind of under-leveled. I really didn't, you know, like over-level here, you know? Snivy, Chikorita, Bulbasaur, and I've got Shenjon, Flick, and Beanie. So, I mean, that's a pretty sparkly squad here. Shenjon gets to go first, but I honestly think I rotate. I think I rotate to Flick. No, we definitely want to rotate to Flick, and we want to click X-Scissor. That's 100% the play here. Like, no weaknesses, man. So, we just rotate to Flick. He goes into Bulbasaur, which I unfortunately cannot hit super effectively, but it still probably chunks him. And I could always crit. Yeah, I just I just straight up destroy his Bulbasaur. Okay, well, that's a thing. Here comes a Pansage. Let's see. I honestly, do I just, oh, I misclicked, but he's gonna protect anyways, it doesn't matter. He's out here stalling, man. He's stalling. Flick, show him who's good right now. Show him what's good. Yeah, Chikorita, you're getting X-Scissor to the face. Everything's gonna die to Flick right now. No matter what happens. Everything is dying to Flick. But you can see, I mean, they've got, this is like 6 Pokemon, I think, for the first gym battle. I only have 4. So you can see how this would be really, really tough. And it's gonna get really hard. I think by like gym 3, we'll start to see a very big challenge in front of us. But for now, I am clicking X-Scissor with Flick, and he's just gonna knock everything out, I think. I don't really think no matter what they do, they are living my X-Scissor. So it looks like we're gonna walk away with our first badge without any issues. And I wanna say, you know, listen, I'm sorry about the little hiccups in the first episode. I haven't done an egg lock like this with like, you guys sending me eggs like this. I've always had, you know, legitimately bred eggs, so it's never been like this. So there was a little you know, kinks to work out, but show some love, guys. Hit that like button down below. We're gonna have smooth sailing the rest of the way, and I'll still accept some eggs from the aDrive Army Plus members. Don't forget to make an account on aDrive Live so that way you don't miss out. And make sure you guys are tuned into the series, baby. Every day, 8 a.m. it goes up Eastern time. We're gonna get work up, which is really nice. And that's that, man. That's the first episode, baby. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of the Pokemon Blaze Black Hardcore EggLocke, baby. Peace.